Well, hello, hello, my fellow sensitive people. How are you? I'll go ahead and take my glasses off since there's a bit of a glare. I'm trying to get as much sun as I can. I'm up by the sun. You get to see my beautiful eyes. Hello, darlings. I love you too. You're just so sweet. You're just so divine. Listen, I hope you're all surviving Thanksgiving. I hope you're surviving everything that's going on in this wacky world. There's mega volcanoes going off. People fear the incoming presidency. Other people look forward to it. So I was meditating a little bit today and I was thinking, gosh darn it, as I was basting the turkey and getting things ready, I thought, what am I supposed to tell people to get them ready in the coming year and beyond that would be helpful to everyone? And the main thing that Spirit said to do is to master your skills. That for the coming years, if you want security in your life, master yourself. So when we talk about mastering, sorry about the cough. It's going to end this weekend. The cough is going to end this weekend. So when we talk about mastering ourselves, we talk about mastering every aspect of ourselves. Whimsy's addiction to sugar and milk, both of which are not good products for me. I should probably give them up, right? But also mastering those skills that we were put in on this earth to share with the rest of the world. To be the best violinist you can be, right? To be the best writer you can be, to truly master that art, to learn everything you can about developing the best skills you can in the area that you have chosen to pursue. If you've chosen to paint, choosing to study classic artists, or choosing to pursue knowledge from the masters. Now, people have criticized me because sometimes I will admire a particular master who is not necessarily a good person. We can admire people's accomplishments while acknowledging that they have a really awful side too. It's okay because we understand the complexity of life. There are certain comedians, for example, I think are really, really funny, but they're also sex predators, right? Louis C.K. I think is one of the funniest people out there, but he has a mental health problem, right? He is a threat to society. And so it's okay that you can look at somebody and you can admire their stuff, but it doesn't mean you necessarily approve of everything. So I guess what I'm saying is that don't limit who your teachers are. Don't limit who your teachers are and see their imperfections, and be willing to put the work in to master what it is that you're supposed to be creating in the world. Whatever it is that you're supposed to be creating in the world, master that. What I was put in this world to do, my pond is tiny, you know? Some would call me a serf. Some would call me a landless peasant, right? What value does my life currently have, right? I'm a landless peasant. I am a simple barefoot doctor. I know what I am. I am a simple woman, barefoot doctor. From a long line, from centuries of history of women who have been barefoot doctors. And so because I know who I am, the next question I have to ask myself is, well, how can I correct and master that? How can I be the best naturopathic doctor? The one that's closest in touch with reality, looks at data, can share her wisdom in ways that are helpful to others, that can serve. In plainer words, whatever it is you've chosen to pursue in life, master to the best of your ability in the service to the world. That is what you are being called to do, and it doesn't matter who the president is. All Spirit is asking of you at this time, maybe spend a little less time watching the news. Certainly, we have to fight for our rights. Um, but in addition to fighting for our rights, we must take on the responsibility of why are why are you here? What is your mark in the world? And how can you master that thing you are called to do? Because the saddest life is a life where somebody has not completed their mission. And all we can do at this time is hope to complete our mission of making the world better. And that starts with a determination to master what we are able to master. All right, so that is the message from Spirit. Last, there were 2 herbs that I wanted to share with people. Speaking of mastery, and I think that both of them will be of benefit to you at this time. As I meditated today, I asked Spirit what herbs to give you that would be of help to you. And the first is ginger. The herb is ginger. Ginger contains salicylates, which are aspirins, so it's anti-inflammatory, it's a blood thinner. Not just as a tea, it's not going to hurt you, but you know, uh, if you're on blood thinning medications. But so lemon, ginger, honey is often used for because it's anti-inflammatory, relieves pain. It's soothing. It tends to be a warming herb. It's considered warm and drying. So it's good for phlegm, for this wetness. So I started to, and because we are now entering a wet season, you may feel called to the dry herbs. And so one of those dry herbs is ginger. So you may be called to ginger. Stomach upset, gastroesophageal reflux, stomach upset, bacterial infections, viruses. It does have some antimicrobial properties. It's also good for women, menstrual pain because because the salicylates help with pain. So migraines, headaches, menstrual problems, endometriosis, these kinds of conditions can also be treated with ginger. And the second herb I was asked to give you is also a drying herb, and that is appropriate for the holidays. And so I decided to share with you the herb sage. Sage is, so ginger is hot, warming, and dry, and sage is cooling and dry. And sage cannot, for that reason, sage is often helped in cases of patients who are oily and hot, where you're bathing somebody. You're trying, somebody who has acne may use a sage wash to remove the oil and the bacteria. It's cooling in fevers who have heat, associated with the condition. It's interesting because it can also cause some perspiration. So it has some kinds of, sometimes it's considered a dual action. Sore throat, digestive upset, microbial infections. You know, if you're feeling like the turkey wasn't quite cooked enough, you may want to have some sage. You can do lemon and honey as well. Boil the sage and drink it, and that can help scrub. Ginger, again, a great antimicrobial. You can go ahead and mix them. All right, so I just wanted to share those 2 herbs. I think that's it. That's all I have. Have a very happy Thanksgiving. I'll be back in a couple of days. Be kind to all so that all will be kind to you too. God bless. Peace out, and we'll see you next time. Be kind to all. Bye-bye.